He's one of the most recognizable streamer in the world, known for his hyperactive content, absurdly fast talking and obviously the in-game skills. xQc started as a professional player in Overwatch. The game has a lot of core mechanics that are applicable to Counter-Strike, which xQc plays only occasionally, but I saw one of his recent games and decided to review it, so even newer players can get some tangible, applicable advices that are easy to change and improve you. And you never know, now it's popular to do streamer clashes in various games, and maybe xQc will find himself playing CS in such event. I'm sure, thanks to this video, he and newer players like yourself will learn valuable things to win. Let's get into it. Alright, so I was actually contemplating what demo should I review, and I found this VOD, not a clip, but VOD of him playing CS. It's 4 months old, and he's playing with friends, obviously, but it feels like when I watched it that they're actually trying to win. They're communicating, they're trying their best, so it gives me kind of good value, and it shows me some of his mistakes and good things that he's doing. So let's look at it.
Hey, probably.
You got him, Scott.
Alright, so let's break down this fight, actually. I want you to pay attention to the crosshair, okay? Like, in CSGO this would be fine, but in CS2, models move fast, it's hard to react to them. Your crosshair is too glued to the wall here, right? So he's going up like this, and he doesn't have time to react to the terrorist swinging him. In the meantime, if you look like at the good demos and good pro players, even if they have better reaction time than xQc, I think, I don't know, xQc is pretty fast, they will put their crosshair way further from the corner, and they will kind of like clear things like that, because it's way more rare that people will jiggle you like this. In the meantime, they will kind of like try to strafe you, right? So this is why you want to pull your crosshair a little bit further away from the corner. So he's tracking the enemy pretty well. He misses there, misses again. Now he's trying to overcompensate while the terrorist is just counter-strafing, and he's missed every single shot by a millimeter, I swear. He gets a random shot there, and now he's moving. Now xQc is in full panic mode, he's out of bullets, and he moves, and therefore all of his kind of shots are inaccurate. That first part of the duel, in the first engagement, that was unlucky. Like, xQc was trying to predict the movement of a terrorist in CS2. Don't do that. Don't try to predict movements, especially in pistol rounds. You need to react to where the enemy is and be more patient. He's shooting way too fast as well. With pistols, you want to do like this calm, steady kind of shooting mechanic, because that will be most effective in a game like CS. Alright, so we have a scout for the second round, which I think, honestly, is a pretty good thing to have in a level that xQc is playing against and with. Why? Because in lower tier Counter-Strike, where people are new to the game, they will 100% not use grenades well enough. And therefore, weapons like Ops and Scouts are going to be way more impactful, because they're not going to get flashed that easily, and they're not going to be smoked off that easily. If you do this in a pro play or a high level play, this kind of a thing is not really possible. Okay, so there would be this kind of a smoke from the terrorist all the time that spreads all the way to the top, and then you don't see anything, right? So this is exactly why these smokes are super useful. On lower level, no one knows these lineups, so xQc buying Scout here and actually being and harassing this mid all the time throughout these rounds is actually something that I like seeing, weirdly enough. So he gets a pretty nice shot as well. Here he engages in another duel. Terrorists are, you know, giving him these fights. Probably gets another tag there. Another tag.
Yeah, he's in mid.
No.
What the hell?
He's in mid.
No way, bro.
What? He's shooting. It's all good. I don't give a fuck.
Perfectly reasonable reaction as well from xQc.
Playing with the Cloud butcher.
Ooh, we get tagged by the scout there. Attempt the wallbang. This is pretty fine. Alright, so terrorist actually makes it across to the car and way too close. So that is kind of unfortunate that they just rush B and your teammate was not able to like get a clear information where they are or get even a single kill. It happens.
On the window backside.
Shit him, by the way.
Get it.
What?
Oh my god, train wreck.
Like that shit. That's what I do.
Okay, so you're just gonna cheat them.
One thing about this jump is very important. I can immediately see that you're holding W here. Okay, in Counter-Strike, when you're jumping and you want to strafe somewhere pretty fast, right? You kind of want to minimize the chance of being shot here. That's why you're jumping here. That's why you want to, like, air strafing is something that I don't want to go into right now, because like that's a little bit too advanced, and basically if you wiggle left and right and you press AD in air, you're going to gain a little bit of speed, which can mean a difference at pro level between being hit here or die here and then getting across the double door unscathed, right? But what you definitely don't want to do is jump and hold W all the time, just like you're doing. If you're mid-air and you're trying to get some movement in Counter-Strike, you let go of W anytime you jump, okay? It helps you strafe a little bit better. These are the duels that are a little bit tougher, but we're actually being smoked off for the first time.
There's nothing tunnels, you can leave.
There's nothing tunnels, so we can rotate away from B. xQc is afraid here, but the smoke is there around mid door.
Mid.
And they have thrown actually pretty good smoke. But you can see immediately how xQc is unaware what to do. He pulls out his pistol, he goes play close to the smoke, and it's uncomfortable. Like xQc is all of a sudden forced to make a decision in game, which is not just about the shooting, but about do I want to play close? How am I gonna play this? I can't play my scout that I like to play, or AWP that I like to play, and it's getting a little bit awkward. You can see it immediately. Now he's pulling out the scout, and now he's super out of position. He's out in the open, close range. He's completely alone. He has a scout. He has a P2K, so not even a good pistol. And now he's whiffing. And he's being... Okay, thank God that guy was actually low HP enough to get like a tag and he's going to die. But he still hangs around. And now with 28 HP, you gotta survive. You gotta survive, you just gotta go back to B. You don't re-peek that. That is absolutely crazy what xQc is doing here. With 28 HP, peeking 2 players like this is absolutely insane. What is more insane is that no one even hit him. Like, what is happening?
Bro, Canada's nuts, bro. Everyone gets paid like 26 an hour.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
That's crazy, bro.
Oof, that was pretty bad, by the way. I think xQc wanted to do what he's usually doing. He exposed himself completely, then went back, and then did the thing, right? So he could have easily died on this kind of like stopping here, not even scoped in. That was way dangerous. Alright, what I love here is this, that xQc gets tagged here, and he understands that like, if he peeks, he's dead. But he's... I don't know if he's doing it on purpose. I don't think so. But he's actually waiting for his teammate, which is again flanking. The blue guy is flanking from long. And he gets 2 free kills on 2 unsuspecting Ts completely. And this is what positionally was played well. By the way, I don't think we've seen a single rifle kill. He's just buying scouts and AWPs, and that's why this kind of feels one-dimensional. He's always going to the same position, to the same spot, doing the exact same thing from the beginning of the round until the end of the round. So there's very little diversion that kind of allows me to like show things properly when it comes to positioning and shooting with the rifles and counter strafing. With AWP, this gameplay is a little bit maybe too static and too one-dimensional, but at the same time, it works.
Mid, going doors.
That was pretty good tag, I think, as well. Alright, good molly mid. Reposition towards Cat as well, because that is open.
Maybe he went tunnels. He might have went tunnels.
Okay. That smoke was a little bit crazy, but I think it landed just enough. Volumetric smokes in CS2 will fill out
I knew I hit that
those choke points anyway. Right now, I have no clue why are we aiming at the smoke, right? Like, this makes absolutely no sense to me that we are smoking. Okay, he fumbled the smoke a little bit, so it landed like here. And then we're coming short, to hold Cat. And instead of holding here where T's would be appearing, we're holding here. I don't know what is the reason behind it, but that is, again, big mistake, because no one is going to appear in the smoke all of a sudden. They will strafe out, right? So holding like this would be much better, or potentially even like this is fine. or if you really want, you can even go up here. Whole point of this channel is to become better in Counter-Strike, and even in this segment, we can learn from the best. Vitality, the kings of 2025, have partnered with Skinline, which is also a sponsor of this video. Skinline is a platform to sell and buy skins, and oh boy, skins are really a hot topic nowadays. After Valve's latest updates, many skins plummeted in prices, which could be a perfect time to get those you've been eyeing. Here's how to sell your skins. First, you drop your trade URL. Second, you click the little gift icon and use code STYKO to get $10 free when you sell $100 worth of skins. Next, you pick what you want to sell, enter your email, and choose a payout method. Thanks to Skinline's new instant payout system, you get your money right after the trade. No waiting for Steam's trade protection period. Or if you'd rather keep the balance, on Skinline, you can instantly use it to buy new skins. And buying is just as simple. With one of the biggest skin selections out there, you're sure to find your dream loadout. Just top up your balance however you like and dive into the market. Couldn't be more simple, right? Give it a shot, and big thanks to Skinland for sponsoring this part of the video. Now, probably it will be not as easy to get ops and scouts on the T side, so I wonder how xQc is shooting.
Car.
Okay, we're just completely static, and we're just spamming the bullets in case the CT peaks. Alright, that works. With Glock, it's perfectly fine gameplay, I would say. We want to move a little. Okay, that is crazy. We don't need to chase those kills, especially with the C4 on our back, right? Because right now, it's good to chase that kill if he would be alone and last alive. But you see the CT right there in the spawn, and he's going to have easy time on killing you, right? And then you're going to lose a bomb in a completely open spot where CTs can defend it.
On site, headshot.
Wow, he's low like
And that is not great. That is not a great decision from you, because now the round, despite you being in advantage 3v2, now it's 2v2, and they have a bomb completely out in the open.
Two mid.
I mean, I don't know how many times I won this, how many times I hit him. I think I hit him a lot.
I have no clue how someone can understand xQc talking. Okay, we're going back to the scout immediately.
Don't stop. Lower, I think lower.
Alright, Glock might be actually...
Oh my
Glock might be...
gosh.
Okay, P90.
Bum rush. Go.
Oh, no, don't B rush. That's not a B player that we killed. Getting a kill in lower does not mean that's a B player that we killed. Okay? There are still 2 B players. That was not a great flash. Of course, none of them were flash. That was pretty bad flash. That could be a good flash for rushing at the beginning of the round, but not when they can already be on the left side. They're just dodging it anyway. It's easy to spot. They hear you running in. It's just a hasty decision, and honestly, the more decisions that xQc is making, for example, that pistol round, for example, right now, he made a decision, those are not that great. Like, shooting-wise, it's alright player. Like, he has good reflex.
Yeah, you heard ya.
Trainwreck, by the way, just did exactly the same mistake as xQc did at the beginning of the match. It's just so annoying mechanic in CS that is not really known to new players.
Nice try.
Long take my AK.
One cat.
Good info. He understands where the nades are coming from. It is a little bit awkward here. Like, we don't have any space, and xQc needs to take some with this op. But he needs also support from the teammates around him. Yes, now they have two. Now he has 2 teammates around him. Oh my god, that's a timing right there. That was the worst timing. He was holding for that for 30 seconds, and as soon as he looks elsewhere, he peeks. I cannot believe it either. Feels bad.
Behind you.
Oh my god, what's happening? Oh my god. Oh my. Oh my god.
How do I miss that shot? Tell me how I missed that shot. Tell me how I missed that shot. How?
Okay, we have an AK. We have an AK. Are you kidding me? We're doing this with an AK? Are you kidding me? What is this decision? Like, if you would have an AWP or a scout, I understand it. But AK with the bomb and you go challenge suicide?
Oh, hell yeah.
This is bullshit. I'm telling you, this guy's cheating.
Yeah, he is.
It's 2B, 2B.
He's toggling and just shooting.
That's a hit. That's a hit right there. Good shot. Good shot. Aware of a long flank as well. That is good on xQc to have that in mind. Now, just instantly go B with the C4. Good decision as well. Stick up with your teammates, okay? You have to stick together. You have a bomb.
F2B.
And you were completely alone on towards the middle, so this is good.
Wait, what?
Unlucky.
One close.
Tough shot, tough shot. We gotta reload now.
It's close to me.
I just noticed he's playing with the Dragon Lore. Alright, that's good. Holy, that was great. That was great. And he knows one more guy is in the middle as well. This is not bad at all.
Kinda.
Okay, this is I don't like this decision that he's taking too long. Yes. We need to go through the box together with Yasuo and stick together as much as we can. Okay, you have a bomb, and now you're getting caught with
Dude, this guy, man.
with the bad smoke over the smoke. There we had to stick together.
Was that him?
Yeah,
Wasn't him.
we knew the position of one guy on middle and one guy probably on B.
Good.
We go for another scout battle on middle as usual.
Yeah, trash. The what?
They went through lowers.
I don't think xQc understands that in CS2 now you can make it to the lower tunnel without being spotted from suicide. Because he's never giving that information to the teammates that someone could be there.
Go, go.
Delivery.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay.
There we go.
It's important. Important win. Alright, so
Quad kill.
honestly, the gameplay itself was not as bad as I thought it will be. But I think because xQc is such a one-trick pony in this kind of like in this game, definitely, because he was doing the whole game one thing, and it was to fight suicide with scout or AWP and then playing around middle. It's very counterable, right? So you gotta think ahead a little bit. As you're going to improve in this game by you know, playing a little bit more or taking some advice that I mentioned in this video, you are going to need to counter the smokes, right? Or flashes. Therefore, you have to buy more HEs to break those smokes or change up the position or change up where you start the round. Sometimes you gotta go long, sometimes you gotta go short. Do not play behind the smokes, because if you're an AWPer and you're just playing behind the smokes, you're effectively just not in the round and you're not participating. And that's why you gotta kind of like read the game and, you know, see your opportunities elsewhere. When it comes to shooting, we didn't get to see pretty much any rifle action, but with pistols we have to stop predict and we have to stop gluing our crosshairs so close to the wall. In CSGO that would work. In CS2 you gotta go a little bit away from the wall because you will not have time to react to an enemy potentially peeking you. Another thing was that we are sometimes too static holding an angle. With AWP and with Scout, that's fine because you just do a shot, you hit or miss, and you fall back right behind the corner. But with a deagle or a rifle or any pistol, you gotta strafe a little bit more, right? So you have to constantly hold this AD like we showed on this B side specifically, right? You don't want to just sit here, or worse yet, sit like here and be in a complete pre-aiming position. Just like even if you're playing off angle in CSGO, you could have get even like 2-3 kills in an off angle. In CS2 you're not going to do that. People will swing you and you will not be able to recover. So that's why we're being completely static and we're timing the fact that when someone peeks us, he's not going to see us, but let's say he peeks us and we're in this situation, like in this position. That's when we peek him. And now we're in advantage. The guy who is peeking is always in the advantage. Unless, obviously, you have an AWP or scout. That is kind of going away from that notion. Because, well, with AWP you can't even hold like this. Because you're going to probably like hit or miss, right? And you instantly go back. Here you can hold hit or miss, go back, right? You can go like this. Hit or miss, go back. Go top of the box, like that. So with that you can do it. With rifle, if you're sitting here and you engage in a duel and you don't immediately kill an opponent, he's going to delete you and the round is over. Because this is like very common pre-aiming angle, because not only you are, let's say, here, but you can also be here, which is exactly the same angle. So all in all, you gotta be more mobile, and I think this is the main takeaway for any younger or newer player to the game, is that this is not CSGO, this is a completely new game. This is hyper mobile game, I would say. The more you move, the better you're going to get, and as well, then it comes down to the counter strafing, which we didn't touch upon in this video, but we might in the future, where counter strafing is actually one of the most important core mechanic that you need to master in Counter-Strike in order to become better and win way more fights. So let's leave it for another video, but thanks xQc for this VOD. Actually, I think it was pretty instructional, and I will hopefully see you in another one. Thank you. Bye-bye. Shout out to you, all of my Patreons and Ko-fi members, for your continual support. It allows me to create more content like this. Your name is on the screen right now as a little token of appreciation. I used Ko-fi for years, where you can find extra content and perks at various tiers of membership, but due to popular demand, I set up Patreon too. Nothing changes, both platforms are treated equally, with same content, just for your convenience to use whichever side you prefer. Thank you for making my videos better and possible.